couple screeners for the show.
Okay.
So we've seen 1 through 3.
Okay.
But there wasn't a whole lot of Gar yet. So can you talk about a little bit about how he starts to work into that?
With seeing 3, there's a lot more that I can talk about than the people who haven't seen 3. It's a fitting introduction. It starts with BB Ray. Beast Boy is drawn to Raven immediately, and he recognizes her as an outsider, as an outlier, and I don't think they just asked me this question. I don't think he knows that she has powers and that she is the spawn of an interdimensional demon, but he sees that there's something else going on, and in Garfield, 15-year-old Garfield Logan, Beast Boy's eyes, she's cute. So he goes up and he wants to spit some game. And the only way he knows how to do that is with Twilight Zone references. So, yeah.
How did you prepare for the role? Did you read that they sent you like a bunch of comics? Did you have a favorite comic?
I watched the animated series growing up. I went out and I bought the Wolfman Perez series. I got 1 through 8, and someone told me I think it goes up to 12. It could go further than that, like the volumes, not the individual. And just as many like Beast Boy comic strips exist online, I pulled up as well, because finding physical copies of the slightly more obscure comic issues of like Doom Patrol, where the Changeling disappears for an episode, it's a lot harder to find that now, simply because this title, this almost franchise, has history and it goes back, and some of these are collector's items now. I want to do as much research as possible, but spending $48 for a single volume, not a collection, but a single issue, it's a little out of the price range when there's 98 issues. So I did as much research as I possibly could. Like I said, I watched the series, and I've seen the standalone animated films, and I actually mentored under Greg Sipes, did some Beast Boy training, and what that is very obscure. We have no idea. We don't know what it is. All we know is that the only important thing is we have to maintain his genuine heart and the levity that he brings. It's not even always the humor. It really is that it's the young heart. It's his optimism and his outlook on life.
As far as kind of like coming into the show and being a fan of the animated show, and then also reading comics, what kind of surprised you about the dynamics of putting the Titans into this more realistic world, and then having them clash and fight and get along?
Yeah, to be 100% honest, when I saw the first couple episodes, I was taken aback because I've never seen these characters have solo storylines before. I've read Dick Grayson Starfire comic, I've read the Raven standalone, but to actually see them almost either solo or in pairs is strange, because the dynamic works when they're all together, and I'm not saying the dynamic doesn't work when it's just pairs or solo. It's just so different than anything we've seen before that you really have to you have to sit and marinate with it, because it's just, you can't relate it to anything you've seen. Just to see Robin by himself is strange. You've always seen him with Batman, and I think that's why these stories are so interesting, because we're exploring the gray areas in between the comics that have existed, and we're pulling some of the smaller storylines and fleshing them out. Robin just is suddenly the leader of Team Titans in the Titans. He meets them and he's like, all right, this is our team. But there's a whole emotional state that Dick Grayson goes through prior to trying to find a new family and find another place of belonging. So it's strange, but once the team kind of assembles and comes together, you see the Team Titans dynamic.
I was gonna say, we know that Beast Boy's hilarious, and he definitely channeled that energy really well. But also, what was it like to play the more emotional, sad something gets overlooked about how isolated he is.
Yeah, I feel like there are very few moments in which they shine the spotlight on Beast Boy being sad, because in Teen Titans he really was comic relief. Him and Cyborg were always comic relief. All of them were to a certain extent, but Beast Boy definitely pushes the edge with physical comedy and verbal comedy, and to kind of pull the curtain back and see that there is trauma underneath the kind of the genuine quality that Beast Boy brings. It's interesting. It shows that every emotion has a paired emotion, in the sense that anger has compassion, that sadness has happiness, and his laughter and his heart comes from a place of deep pain, and we do explore that. I think there are gray areas that we've never explored before, so it's interesting to see.
Sorry guys, I got to steal the way. Sorry. Thank you.
Thank you guys for your time. Have a good rest of your day.